Hello, beautiful souls. This is Nikita from the Red God Tarot, bringing you an energy update and a bit of heads up. Some of you might have already been experiencing a weird moodiness ever since Mars has moved into Sagittarius, and so there could be a bit of pull and push inside of you, not really knowing where it is that you are feeling a sense of discontent or uneasiness, a sense of things are not going as you desired, or if you had certain goals, you might not have yet achieved those goals, and you are thinking you at the end of the year not having achieved certain things. So I recommend at this time, if you go inward and do a bit of clutter cleansing, make a plan for how you wish to use the Venus retrograde to redo some work with regards to your career, your own business, decorating your room, shifting around furniture. It always does bring in new energy. Things may not be as you wished or planned, and the coming few days is also going to be a bit of up and down. So there'll be a day, for example, tomorrow might be a much better day energetically, mood wise, getting things done, meeting people or hearing from someone, things like that might be taking place. And then again there will be a dampener, so it's going to be a bit of up and down pretty much till Christmas, even after that, right? So there's going to be a full moon. Do remember to do your entire years, whatever the big things were, or traits you understood about yourself or blockages that you have faced this year, to release this full moon as the last full moon of this year. Do remember to do your rituals, burn those papers and flush the ashes. If you've been using protective spices, as I have been recommending, burn them and then make a new pouch for yourself. If you very recently made it, then you don't have to do it right now. Of course, then there is going to be a lot of feelings of nostalgia, or taking a look back on the past year or certain things in your life, reevaluation, which may kind of also cause moodiness. There might be a bit of sensitivity when moon is in Cancer, so they might be feelings or getting hurt, or feeling that others don't care as much about you as you care about them, feeling your generosity is not reciprocated. It's not that you are doing things for reciprocation, but it's always nice when someone compliments you, gives you gifts, or does some thoughtful gesture, or if they check up on you when you have been feeling lonely or unwell, or when you disappear from social media, and it's like, does nobody notice I'm not there, or why has no one even bothered to ask if I'm okay? Those kind of feelings might come up. It could also be for those who celebrate Christmas, or were looking forward to going home to their families for vacations or something, and there's a spanner in the plans or something like that, and there's travel plans have to be altered. It could be the new variant or something that causes it. I don't know. Monies could be tight, so you might want a different kind of vacation this time, away from your family, and your family wants you with them. Something might be there. So there might be arguments or whatever. Well, I would love to say that things are going to get better, but as I have said previously, that till the end of this year, there's going to be a lot of these clearings, and a lot of introspection is required, a lot of retrospection is required. Okay, so if physical symptoms, I'm not going to give updates currently in this one. Please look up the previous one that I had done with the physical symptoms, as well as the emotional ones, which were written in the description box. Please do go and look at it, because there's a continuation of it with a lot of stomach issues and acidity and inability to sleep, or feeling extremely exhausted emotionally, physically, even spiritually, because we are closing out a whole bunch of cycles. A lot of things are happening behind the scene. So for those, I'm going to use the analogy of a school year. Those who did well are graduating to the next class. Those who didn't are going to repeat the class. A very few of them are even going to get demoted. And then there are some who have performed exceptionally well, and brand new timelines, even the Akashic record, new things are being written. So it's like a double promotion or something. And so at this time, there seems to be a bit of unclearness. um, there is also Mercury that has moved. Where exactly has Mercury moved? um I'm sorry, it is slipping my mind, but this kind of thing. Oh yes, it is moving into Capricorn, or has just moved into Capricorn. But there could be these slips, forgetting something very obvious, or blanking out suddenly. But Capricornians and those who have important placements in Capricorn, this is going to be a very significant 2 months, and a relook at your discipline in getting organized, expanding ideas, or making goals and making a plan and getting. This is a good time, for example, for a person like me who starts her physical exercise routine and then falls off the wagon. This is a great time to restart. If you want to quit something, this would be a great time, especially once Venus goes into retrograde, to start re-looking and re-evaluating ourselves, our priorities, our value system, our relationships, our money matters, our business. We will be looking long and hard at a lot of things and coming up with plans and goals, which I think is very positive as we are entering into a wonderful year. I will try and make my video on it. It's my energies have been really, really up and down, and purging for the collective and stuff. There's been very little motivation to actually get things done. So I'm hoping to bounce back with the 2022 predictions that I like to do at the beginning of the year. So do be careful of accidents, of being absent minded, and then that leading to slips and falls or cuts or burns. um, be careful with your health. Don't overindulge when you party with alcohol or rich foods, because then you're not going to feel that great the next day. Because at this time, like I said, we are releasing a lot, so we need to even kind of detoxify our bodies, which is kind of awful considering it's the year end, or the festival mood is kind of for people. It'll start coming in, and you'll want to take your vacation and eat and have sweets or cakes, or chocolates, hot chocolate, and you might want to indulge in cookies and stuff. But be little mindful, use your Capricorn energy to be little disciplined if you can, or at least run off, go running the next day, work it off, the extra calories. So it is, we are hoping that things will get better by Christmas, but it's going to be the same, up and down, up and down, up and down. So try and do your best to stay in high vibrations, to stay positive. Do your gratitude journal religiously. Start manifesting what you want in your new year, to come in. Your setting of your intentions, you can already start visualizing those things, making your vision boards, etc. So those things, as well as dancing, running, getting some sunlight, drinking a lot of water, eating salads and fruits, they are going to really help you. Try and stay in positive mood, even if the external situation seem to be dull and your mood is not really peppy. So use the time to journal, to gain clarity, and to manifest the opposite of what is pulling you down for the coming new year. So those are your some few channel messages and energy update for the next few days, 10-15 days or so. And please do check out the previous energy update for the physical symptoms and the emotional stuff that you might be going through, because they're continuing. And I look forward to reading all your comments. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do remember to subscribe. I'm Nikita from the Red God Tarot.